Hello! Hey guys, so we're back with Danganronpa, Chapter 4, Investigation and Trial. Last time, we made up with Kyoko and Sakura died, which is sad, because we found out that, she's the mastermind's, spy. So, it sucks, but fortunately it is what it is. I'd better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in a rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood.
Hey.
I think this challenge. Why is that?
So...
Thank you for the lurk. The only way to the rec room is the door we just came through. That door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer could have escaped... would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. Because the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out until we broke the window. That's like zero escape, right? Zero escape mention? No way.
In
other words, this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? Guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. Guys, speaking of mystery movies, yesterday I rewatched Knives Out, and you know, rewatching it again, I realized how good of a movie it was. Like before, when I first watched it, I was like, it's like predictable. Of course it was the son who's gonna do it. Yeah. But oh my god, yesterday I rewatched it and I was like, wait, I forgot how good this movie is.
Hey.
Are you curious to hear more about what the locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind.
That's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. First type is when a locked room is created after an actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits this crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or a simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for all that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see what was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when a locked room already exists before a crime is committed. Oh.
In other words,
basically the killer uses a special contraption or tool from the outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow to a gap at the door, something like that.
However...
But in this case, it doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have a gap that will allow it. I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
It's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words...
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along everyone else, and that's that. Sounds like it'd be possible, maybe?
It's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked.
In other words...
By that, I mean there's actually an alternate escape route somewhere in this room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible. Then, you think we can cross that one off too?
Indeed.
Believe so, yes. When it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. There's 4 possibilities. Then Kyoko, which of those 4 seems the most likely in this case?
It's true.
Good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. Right now, I can't really say. See. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Kind of wrapper.
Huh?
Hey, that's... You recognize that, Hina? Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. It's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought that might calm her down a little. So I gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we got into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. Really like them that much? But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself, that's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavor. Without candy. There are shards of glass scattered around the chair Sakura was sitting on. Glass is red and... These are top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? Jurin Strimmer, Yankee Strimmer. This must have originally been a bottle. There's something else in the ground near the glass. A figure. This fits in the palm of my hand. Monokuma figure. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. Inside of each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is, how'd they get those figures inside those bottles?
So...
No different from a standard ship in a bottle. Huh? You know where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat placed inside? I always wonder how they did that. You never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have.
in other words...
This is a Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little. Monokuma's bottle is shitting on the shelf? Oh my. Sitting on the shelf. Monokuma figure we found on the ground, and the red shards of glass, which probably started out as bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass in the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was a weapon. It's a bloodstain from the magazine shelf. Must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make any sense. Why is this so far away from where she died? The locker's open, and they're on the inside. It's a handprint?
Why?
What's the handprint doing here? Looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint in all the
It's
dust.
true.
Hold on. And it looks quite fresh too. I'd say someone was hiding in here in the locker and they left behind something extra. So then maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Fortunately, that's not a possibility. Why not?
Hey,
Think back, before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Ah, the locker's already open. Oh yeah, and the locker's already open at that point.
indeed.
There's no way someone could have hidden there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then what does this handprint mean? There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room.
So...
Like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can. It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned about how much the chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the chem lab.
Just a second.
That's strange. What is?
Hey,
See what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be parts of the window that I broke to get inside.
correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can, they're also underneath it. Why does that matter?
So...
Can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take a note of it. Feel like it'll be an important clue later on. Important clue? I'm not sure I see how. Excuse me. Sorry. Sakura drew her last breath, sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of a blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally I wouldn't have a problem believing that that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she also had vomited blood. And I can see traces of blood on her lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said that she hasn't suffered any injuries. Any other injuries? Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. Byakuya.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on the most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died.
What the heck?
We already know who did it.
I won't forgive you.
Yaga, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them. We couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet her. You know where? Right here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon? The Monokuma file said she died around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it from Sakura herself, and I tried to stop her. But she said she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stop her, by force even, this would never have happened. It's impossible not to have regrets, I know. But the fact that she asked those three to meet with her, she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, at the same time and place she ended up dying. Might be good to confirm what I just heard of the three of them directly.
However...
But for Sakura to have been killed, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
It's true.
Certainly didn't, I would say. She's the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how is the killer able to get on the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? I mean, upper, not under. They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly. Certainly, they would have needed to if they expected to have they expected to stand any chance against her. Oh my god, I can't read. Where's my hair roll? My bangs are getting long and I need to pin this shit up.
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to ask you. I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. It's true. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? We found out. Interesting. That's true? I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool would do that and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Yaka said he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well then, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
Here, I'll finish. Please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. That same shelf full of magazines. There's all different kind of magazines here. The chair was shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. What else do I need to examine?
What the heck?
What else can I...
So... Hey, correct.
Oh. This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock and there's no evidence that mountings have been tampered with. The only noticeable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened of course when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt that the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. There is no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked door from the inside and not from the outside.
Listen.
Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then,
You should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
Which is why I decided you'll go in my place. Decided? Gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. She's right, I do need to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people, I need to hear what they have to say. Those other two probably went back to their rooms. I pressed the doorbell. And after a few seconds...
Who's there?
The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
Didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slid into the out into the hall. Blah, blah, blah.
What do you want?
Said you wanted to talk to me about something? I wanted to talk to you about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. Whoa! Hello, Chi. Yeah, okay, sure. Hey guys. Hi Chi, how was your stream? Why raid Pionki after? Why are y'all saying that? You were saying and then raid him? Well, because you end before he starts, no? Yeah. You streamed too early for that. Anyways, yeah. Are you gonna get the food? Oh god. You're going now? Okay, thanks. Thank you again for the raid. If y'all need to raid and run, feel free to do so. Yeah, I'm just playing Danganronpa right now. I'm on chapter 4. So, yeah. Thank you, thank you. That raid message was to tell me to raid you after. Yes, guys. What?
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. Byaka already told me that she had asked me to meet her. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, thank you for the sub, Darth.
Shino 2 run anti Shino 2 run anti Shino 2 run anti Shino 2 run anti Shino 2 run anti.
Thank you, thank you. Byaka already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? You wanted to meet with Master too? I just said 2, didn't I? I guess it's totally obvious, huh? Oh, I would have not catch that, honestly. Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? 3 more months? What's 3 more months? Huh? I admit, I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as a fact. I'll be at 36 months then? Wow. Is 36 months special or something? What's 36 months? What is that? Like... 36 divided by 3? 33? No. Fuck. Wait. 10? 13? Wait. 12! 12! It's 3 years, Shrimmer. Oh! Oh! 12! No way! It's been that long? Jesus! I've been doing this shit for a long time. Damn. Well, yeah, I guess I am. Back pain, yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna get back into Danganronpa, okay, guys? Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. You lying? I pressed the doorbell. And after a few seconds...
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. Yo, look, it's Bianchi! Bianchi, this is who I'm gonna raid later.
What?
Huh? How'd you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the one she wanted to meet with. Ogami told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. When did Sakura tell you that?
What?
Oh, well, when she asked me to go meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note.
How about that?
She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like in passing. Gotta be honest, it was super suspicious. Then you went and met with Sakura?
You got it all wrong.
No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually...
Last time I saw Ogami was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office.
Don't look at me!
I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro is feeling around his pockets.
Hey, come on!
Sorry, looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands out of his pockets. Oh my god, it's like when Mr. Bean does that, you know? Got no money. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Huh?
Huh?
Ah!
What?
Ah! Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it up back again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on!
Sorry, just got a bit of trash. Forgot to throw it out. Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogami asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said it was just trash, but There's no way that was all there is to it. That's the candy wrapper. Anyway, so I heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? Definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can that we found on the floor in the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from where should I start? Okay. First, the chem room. Wait, what am I doing? I can just teleport there. I never teleport. Whoa, holy shit.
What?
Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Okay, I got it. The heck? I think what you meant to say, yes sir, I understand. The fuck? This is my first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. Looks like three shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now, the powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf. Be careful not to step on it. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out. And at that point, this room wasn't like this. And this powder must have been spilled...
So in other words...
That's right, it could only have been around the time of the incident. If that's really when it happened, it must have been related to the case somehow. These are footprints? They're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? You may need to sketch out a floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well, let's go. Chop chop! Okay. So I got to work, and before long, I drawn up a sketch of the room. So how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. For me?
I see.
When you look at this, it's interesting. It would appear that whoever these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must...
It's certainly possible.
Makoto, are they yours? No.
What?
Let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. Didn't think of reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. Oh, hi again. I see, your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately? Thank you for the follow, Spooky Boy. But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. Then these prints are really a valuable clue. On this shelf is... One look and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I can consider this part of the shelving unit, section C. And this from section C.
So,
And this shelf is a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're reagents, but simply they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived such ignorance for so long? It truly must be bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh?
what?
What? You think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. Couldn't say that. This man putting words in my mouth. Regents? Reagents? Oh! Well, I am dumb, so I can't read. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now, I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers in this shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I consider this part of the shelving unit section B. It says right there, the labels! Makoto! I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. In which case, I don't think I have much to worry about. This shelf. Let's see, what's on this shelf? All kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. Oh, but there's one of a C9 there! The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers are labeled with the letter A and the number. Yeah. But wait! There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9. Did someone must have put it here on accident? We try to find out more about the shelving unit. Looks like it's split into 3 sections. Oh, Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A there was a bottle labeled Section C. That bottle poison oh, what was a bottle poison from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on in here. Probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered in front of the floor. There's also remnants of a broken bottle. Looks like the bottle was labeled Chem C4. I swear, did I not click on this before? Okay, now I have it in my bullet. I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Maybe I should take another look in the rec room.
Hey,
Your investigation going. Told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see.
Along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying? Or they're all lying.
Anyway,
Made some progress of my own. I don't remember exactly the trial for this one. I just remember who gets executed. Made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These 3 things revealed new clues. You do well to look over them. What? You do well to look over them one more time. According to Kyoko, there's still something discovered from Sakura's body.
Just a second.
Staring off into space isn't gonna help you figure anything out. Yeah, I know, but
Hey.
don't you think you might really need to actually examine the body?
Whew.
There's no getting around it. Like me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. That's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there's still some times, I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how much, no matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
Fully normal. Then, how can you?
So...
Oh, I imagine it's because I have plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, look here. Shoes?
Correct.
See that yellow powder in her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
Powder is clue number 1.
Hey.
Next is the wound on her head. Look
It's
carefully.
true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot. So let me explain.
It would seem...
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? There's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands are spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Blah, blah, blah. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Oh yeah, there's 2 bottles missing here, but there's only 1 bottle that's like been smashed to the ground. I think Kyoko said that she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Hey Zero! Hydrate! How you doing? Something new, something new?
Hey.
Figure it out. The hidden correlations between the bottles. Pay attention. Pay careful attention, you're sure to find it. Correlation. It's all chess pieces, but there's 2 missing. The horse and the how do I explain that one? It's like I don't know the names of the chess pieces. Okay, so the queen is gone. The queen is gone. The one that's like with the bump on the top. And knight is gone too. The horse. Hold on, sorry. I need to respond to messages, sorry. Would you raise a horse into battle? I wouldn't go into battle. Okay. Sorry. Okay, I just needed to respond to messages, sorry. Ride a horse to work? I mean... I would, yeah, sure. You know, sometimes in my town, like, there's police officers and horses. I saw it like a couple times. They're mounted police. Correlation. Can you just tell me what it is?
So...
I don't mind guiding you to our clues, but giving you my conclusion is not a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion, so that everyone can have their confidence on the outcome. It's just not just because you don't trust me. No answer? I do trust you to agree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree?
Hey,
Actually, there's one other thing about Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? Experiment?
anyway...
You gather up the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle. Try to get the smaller pieces too. Are you sure it's okay to mess with a crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. Another obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so...
So then...
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I don't really know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I'd better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken little pieces. Just as I finished up. Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then...
Is everything okay? Well, let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words...
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're gonna use it to compare weights. Compare weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected, and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? It's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense once we're done.
Listen.
First, let's compare the weight of the two normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced.
In other words...
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Sense? The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same. There's nothing else that could really affect the weight.
So then...
Here comes the most important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on the side of the scale. One side of the scale, I mean. What might we expect to see? A normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces that I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
So then...
Okay, let's give it a try. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
This is like... What?
In other words...
The results of our experiment, the correlation between each of the bottles, put all together.
Hey.
I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. This magazine's upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident?
Hey,
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Monokuma bottle weighs heavier because of all the lives it took? Maybe. Yeah, you're right. I picked up an inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is... On one of the pages, near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold bloody letters. It said, Toko. Could this be a dying message?
correct.
Would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this?
So...
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. Dying message?
However...
Just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly how I found it, for the benefit of others who might come along. Hey, is that... That's a Soko, right? Yeah, looks like it.
What the heck?
Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I won't forgive you.
It's settled. She's a killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you'd think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. Wait, is there a crack on my fucking monitor? I just noticed. Oh. Wait, what? Y'all see that too? When I press the Windows key, it doesn't. Okay, wait, no, it's not a crack. It's part of the game. Because I see it on the... When I press window, it doesn't show. Okay. No, never mind. I thought it was like it was broken or something. What the fuck? That scared me. Yeah, it's gone. Okay, there's no crack. I don't know. It looked like a crack. It looked like something that was broken. I don't know.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I?
Chocolate.
Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know, please go through the...
Yeah. Already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. Open this bag right now. Got some mini M&Ms, guys, because I can't chew on the bigger, like, normal M&Ms. The ultimate martial artist! Locked room murder mystery, winky face.
What?
What the? I've recently just discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, you toss in the smiley face, it just turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
You're in a picnic and you find a dead body, XD. Ain't creepy.
Well,
How about the reverse?
phew.
No matter how great something is, you put in a sad face and makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
You have 100 friends? Crying emoji?
What?
He's right, that does make it seem sad.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
No, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there. I did it in real life, but I know y'all can't see it, but I like put my arms to the left, up, and right. What was that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean!
I mean, I didn't murder anyone.
What the heck?
I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. A deadly fate, a deadly cause trial. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. And that person is here? That person is one of us? Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way around toward the elevator. With each step I took, I felt like I was moving further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how much times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into a steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close. It felt begin its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its too familiar clunking sounds, fell lower and lower, and suddenly, as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really?
This is kind of depressing.
So few. You guys must be lonely. You say that like it's not your fault we're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are you ready to begin? You know the drill, find your assigned seats. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. That kills me every fucking time. I don't know why he says that. Okay, I got... Oh shit. I actually don't need that.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Whoa! Deja vu!
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of these two is the killer. She must have some reason for believing that.
It was one of you. One of you killed...
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
Nope, that's not it.
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
It was one of you. One of you killed.
And what reason do
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That's the only reason you have her accused?
No!
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
I did it wrong again. Fuck.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That's the only reason you have her accused?
No, that's wrong. Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
Can't disagree with Hina. There's a good reason to suspect all three of them. Does that mean one of them did it? Damn, non-stop debate right away.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
Come on. There's no way none of you went. At least one of you is lying. The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all... There's no way that one of you is
I don't deny that I never went.
I didn't...
Yeah, same here. I never
No, that's wrong. Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
Mm-hmm.
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
Hero.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
The hero said can't be right. I'm sorry, I'm eating.
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro.
Mini M&Ms.
Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was, oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all! I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me!
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious!
God, he's so stupid.
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility! You're the real culprit! I even have proof!
Huh? Proof? What are you talking about?
Hi, Zio. How are you? How are you?
I'm talking about her shining message. At the scene of the crime, she had...
Oh, at the scene of crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
Oh. My back ache, tired from work. Oh, damn. Well, hope you get some good rest.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Gotta go to the gym though? Damn, don't push yourself too hard. I'm doing good. I do have work tonight, which sucks, but no. It is what it is.
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
I'll sleep well after? I see. Okay, well, yeah, if you're going to the gym, don't push yourself too hard, especially your back. Yeah, and good luck. Hope it goes well.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
Yeah. I see.
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense. I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body, but at that time, where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly when I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
Wait, what?
Shoot! I can tell you exactly when I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found that it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final...
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
No, that's wrong.
What? Was that bullet? That bullet I had didn't make any sense to shoot
when
there?
Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation.
I feel like that's literally what we said though. Like, this guy's just stupid.
And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
He's no hero, he's a Yasu villain.
Hold on! You're focusing on the wrong part! Why does it matter when I saw it? All All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Girl. Without a doubt.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give
Why
it
are
a
you
rest.
talking about the occult now?
I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show
Fuck.
me the proof. The end is nigh.
What do you mean ending's 9? What the? The end is 9?
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
Why is this me talking so you know it's true? I know, he's so stupid.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself.
Yeah, because otherwise, how would he have known?
That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure. Thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm gonna end it today. End everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed.
Damn.
So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
Whoa.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make any sense? Why the magazine was hidden?
I got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden.
Huh?
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
There's stupid people, like just the stupid people left, bro. Like there's Makoto and JJurin. And then the rest of them were stupid.
Then who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Coco.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right?
Sorry, I like saving it after I get an answer correct.
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait! But more important, that doesn't even matter! We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it!
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious! That's just... I don't believe it!
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So... what do you want me to do?
Make a manga and then show us.
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
I think it's this one, yeah. Status of Sakura's body.
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once, is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered, and she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer!
I didn't want to, but I grabbed a Monokuma and I hit
Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind and you only hit her once, is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Wait, what?
Shoot!
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf near—
What the hell? How is that not it? Oh, this.
and I hit Ogre from behind.
You hit her from behind.
And you only hit her once.
Yeah, just once.
No, that's wrong. If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had two
Objection,
wounds.
yeah, that's wrong.
Huh? Two?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
Hi, Uncle Lobo. Sorry, I'm gonna reply to message again.
Two wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
Mm-hmm.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
Because it's fucking chess pieces.
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Really? Okay. Wow, this is already like fully. This is
Now
like
I understand.
three letters. I put
That's
it way too
The chess
easy.
pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
Mm-hmm.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4.
Mm-hmm.
And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Do you know how to play shogi? Oh my god, I don't believe it.
Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
When the... Wait, then the bottle that was missing... broken.
I got it! The bottle must have been broken.
Wait. Guys, I got an answer right. I'm gonna save.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
Oh my god, I'm getting like crazy hiccups. Like it hurts. Oh.
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is...
Guys, I'm gonna get more water. Hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry. Sorry to pause it right in the middle, but... BRB. Oh! Oh god, BRB. Ugh. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Oh my god. That's so bad. Oh. Dude, I don't know why my hiccups are hurting. Oh my god.
There was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces. Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case. I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa, why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
I still remember when she said, I hope you win the lottery and get hit by a bus. Like, that's my favorite line. Like, bro, that was the best line in this game.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! It's a lie! I hate you! Shut up! I curse you! No, no, no! That's enough!
Boom!
This should prove it. Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Yeah!
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again?
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on.
It's amazing they made it so far. I know, but honestly, in chapter 1, she kept to herself, right? And in chapter 2, she wasn't with anybody except Byakuya. And Byakuya was still like planning, right? So there's no way she could have died then. But in chapter 2, it got revealed that she has a serial killer as her other personality. So I think that's what made her survive, because no one was gonna be like, okay, if I kill her, like, I'm gonna die too. The thing. Yeah, Genocide Jill. So that's probably why she made it that far. Yeah.
So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling.
And I don't know. I think Hakagure or Yasuhiro was able to live just because, like, he's so fucking stupid, you know? I don't know, like, everything around him is so stupid that, like, maybe he got out of it out of pure luck. I mean, he was close to dying in the 3rd chapter. If, like, we didn't figure that shit out.
And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw all that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
You mean...
Guess who's back?
It was your fault after all!
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Cause normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem!
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on! That's... you know... But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre! So that's good!
So that's good? Keep talking like that, and Hino's gonna.
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
Thought you'd for sure have some words for Hero for that on that
What's
one.
wrong? Come on, everyone. We're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd? Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
What the hell is wrong with her? Just problem, bro. I mean, she's literally a serial killer, but like, holy. I don't think it's Sakura's. Oh, this is why, yeah.
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
And you were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Oh! She was sitting though.
I was just, and all of a sudden, I remember waking up.
And you were taken by so you smashed her.
You got it!
And where did the attack?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
No, that's wrong. We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Yeah.
I got it! Sakura was definitely a...
Save!
The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But...
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Huh. So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
There's no reason Toko was hiding the locker because I saw it for myself when we saw her body.
Before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
The Monokuma file, hello. He vomited blood.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't
Excuse
think
me.
of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
What was it? If it wasn't from Jin, then what was it?
There's no other what killed Sakura. I can't think of anything other than the shot.
No, that's wrong.
She vomited blood after.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death.
Break.
In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Wait, sorry, I gotta... Sorry, I needed to... mess.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
There can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees! She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
You're the one shouting!
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In Section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
He got an A.
I got it!
There was a C in there.
Poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? But you just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put a bottle of poison in his lips and...
Master!
We were so shocked at what we were seeing. All we could do is stand there and watch. But as if it was almost a natural thing in the world, Byakuya was calm as ever.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Yeah, my sister got high quality matcha flavored protein powder and she mixed it into the thing and it doesn't taste good. First of all, it doesn't taste like matcha. It tastes... I don't know. It tastes weird. Definitely not matcha.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Yoko took the bottle from Byakuya and bit of the contents with one finger. That's her finger to her thumb.
It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
Okay, I know this says protein. Oh fuck!
Now I understand. The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Protein drink.
I got it! You're saying they gave...
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
Would you drink from the Monokuma bottle? Hell no!
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real? Who?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
The yellow powder.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf.
Oops. Save!
That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind.
Mm-hmm.
And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me. The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then, Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Makoto and Hina. Oh yeah!
Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
Ah, cause like they're all wearing dress shoes. I don't know what Hakagura is wearing though.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Like I know, Toko has, I think Mary Jane's on, or loafers is on, and then, what's it called? Toko has boots, and he has dress shoes, and I'm guessing Hakagura doesn't wear sneakers.
Just Hina.
Maybe he's wearing like slippers or something.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Hina, is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then...
Hold it! I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you?
Hold
the game
it.
we're playing here isn't so kind.
Like Ace Attorney. Hold it.
Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them.
But there's still the locked room thing.
Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well... that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious. Too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was... I was just... nervous. So... I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah. That's just how it was. What can I do?
It was bright yellow.
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please. I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
You're dumb! You're dumb! See, this is why I say he's a dumbass too. He's part of the dumbasses.
There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
If we're being real, not even Makoto is smart, bro. Like, Kirigiri is the only one who's smart. Hello, Kyoko Kirigiri. No way, the real Kyoko Kirigiri. 67, 67. Bad.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
Then the B, there's no footprints up there at all. Yeah.
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
Until I uncover the full truth of this case. Byakuya, you're dumb, man. You're dumb. Footprints.
First I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
Mm-hmm.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A, and that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
First I went to... That's when I grabbed the... And you spilled some of the... Yeah. Okay. I moved from Section C to Section...
No, that's wrong.
There were only footprints in Section A. In front of Section
You
A.
said you went to get the poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right? And after that,
Oops.
you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
What?
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
The meaning of this? You're dumb. That's the meaning.
Well...
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Well, you see...
What the hell? What's going on here?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
What?
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
Piece of glass?
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then. Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Why me? Why me? Why can't you?
Huh? Me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Oh, the window.
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us...
Where was it? The bottle poison. Where was it? The bottle poison should have been. What? Where was it? The bottle poison should have been in. When I broke. Am I having like an aneurysm right now? Where was it? The bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window. I don't fucking know. Wait, what? Eh?
I got it! The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
Because it was on top of the glass,
already know
bro.
She was given the protein can with the poison inside, right?
No, you're stupid. It was on top.
If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
Like, I'm supposed to believe you're like the smartest, richest like person, and you got trained with like mathematics and science and everything from a young age, and you don't see that fucking bottle or cup or whatever was on top of the glass. You didn't see that?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm
That's
with
crazy to
everyone here.
me. Why is he being a dumbass?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
Because we look closely and you don't. Oh my god. Holy.
When it
Empty protein drink. What does it say?
There's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible! It had to have been in there the whole time!
Why is he
It
bitching?
had to be! It was in there
Before the rec room was unlocked.
No, that's wrong. You remember how there was broken glass scattered
This
all
is
around
so
the room,
crazy to me.
Of course! It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Why is he being like bitchy?
right? Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can.
Yo, I don't remember this trial at all. I don't remember him being like this, like being like a smart ass about everything. Like I knew he was like an asshole and he was a bitch, but like holy, like calm down, bro. It's
We also
I don't even
found
know,
pieces
man.
underneath the can,
What?
and this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko,
yeah, dumbass.
earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
if that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
We didn't agree. You just thought of that yourself.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already! Sorry. Please, tell us.
Oh, please tell us.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing.
You saying please to us plebeians? Wow. Let me go get a lottery ticket. Wow, like I'm so lucky. Someone as magical as Byakuya Togami asking me please.
We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
You gonna get hit by the bus? True.
What do you think, Makoto?
I got it! I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
Sakura definitely went to Section C. Yoko had already shown me the evidence I need. Now I need to... I'm not to Hina with it. I have to make her accept it.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! I hate you!
Why did I use the same voice on this in a row?
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong!
Fuck.
Do you have any kind of proof, Sakura?
This should prove it. Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing. Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
Connection between Sakura and the poison. Unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. Ooh, or slide.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room. I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. and the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. Hina left the rec room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room...
Not everyone.
While everyone else was
Damn!
focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! No! No, 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 no! I killed her! I did it!
Wow, I really hear Morgana right now.
It's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
Like, this is Morgana!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Went into the locker. This. This. Cleaned it up and then she she ran out. And then
Here's exactly what happened. This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro.
Damn, she just chilling over there.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death?
Sewer slide.
It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort
Damn.
That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But, Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Because I looked closely and I saw that protein cup or whatever was on top of the glass. It should have been the first thing you noticed.
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
You mean what? How many coins? 79? Just 79?
Okay, I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me.
Hold on, I need to respond to some messages.
Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the Blackened?
Bro, Canada Post keeps emailing me, bruh. I don't have any. They're like, oh. Oh, wait. They just emailed me because. They emailed me because there's another disruption. Well, Canada Post. Oh, whoops.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence!
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
That's the whole truth, huh? I see. There's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Tina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of
What are
us.
you thinking?
And yet you... Why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because... That's exactly what I wanted. Damn! What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't let her be the one that died.
What?
You don't mean you're gonna take us all with you? We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We have to pay for our crimes.
What?
We're serious? That's... Hi, KV.
What is this?
Don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground, in front of the rec room. Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her. Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer like this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me,
I can't forgive this!
my closest friend got hurt. Sakura, because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. My responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they're all gonna gang up on you at once, even if you...
Hina.
Please don't think of... They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Oh my god! Sakura, my goat. Sakura. Really believed? She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
And yet... You trampled all over her feelings. Then you did the unthinkable. Well, that's just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
You didn't have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? What her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her.
Huh?
Hina.
You came. Wait right here, I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
Oh, Sakura, why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Oh.
Huh?
Favor?
Some protein.
Could I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Hang on, I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I've had with her. Went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. That's when I realized. I saw someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I went back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late.
Please!
Let me in! Let me in! Please! Sorry, not the time, not the time. Open the door!
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That weakness, that's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And that added to the weight she had to carry. I didn't even realize it. Hina, we all killed her, all of us. We pushed her into a corner, and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. That's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even if that got found out, in the end I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey! Hey!
Sorry to interrupt right when we're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but...
Hey!
It's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. Jesus. I mean, do you really think that you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking? What Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you said is just nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she's thinking, because her and me...
In other words...
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
Yes, indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. But Hina already...
Too bad.
I wrote that one. That was all me, baby.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What? Then...
Huh?
You lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Well, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now.
Can't tell if you totally took my scribbles at face value. Didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... Not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. What's the problem? This is all part of the production process, okay? And scene. Cut.
And?
So then what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read in my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You'll never hear the rest of their story. The truth was lost in darkness. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Get on with it, please.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, geez, talk about buzzkill. Alright, here we go. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. My final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night at the strange school. In a strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made a mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But neither the mastermind nor what I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. Mastermind told me to hold off, wait until we reach another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Oh, watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive. I saw the weakness of my own heart, the mistake succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
That's how I came to feel. That's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic? Or just moronic?
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
Your betrayal brought up suspicion, disharmony. The Mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
Oh my god, I feel like crying. I've seen this like so many times, but I feel like crying. I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I decided to do what the Mastermind commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
The Mastermind demands that I kill someone. That someone will be me. My dojo will be safe. Above everyone else, none of you will have to kill anyone. And when I die, that source of conflict among you dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
Bruh. I never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted us to stop fighting? To protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. She sacrificed so much. No normal person could do that.
However,
it was her only limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. Really, truly sorry. Please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring to the class trial a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
Oh.
But...
I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. Thought we were close and still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless.
Uh-oh.
She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. The next victim has been decided. What do you need next? Next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus Sakura's death wasn't a
Say
waste.
what?
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
I'm straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well,
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody blame Hina. And nobody can blame Hina either.
Ooh.
Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered. Because the one we need to destroy is you. Nobody else.
What? What do you want?
The heck? This not how it's supposed to go.
How strange.
Anyway, sure about that? The killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Enemies each other. Absolutely right about that.
Phew.
Lovely Byakuya, you understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I'm bowing out of the game.
Huh?
Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of this game. Thanks to them, it would appear that others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There is no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What?
What's going on here? Now I only have one thing to look forward
It's
to.
all clear now.
Two. And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one that thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism. That's what you're thinking. No! No! You're thinking this after he read Sakura's real suicide note. Okay? Wherever Master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone.
Hey,
Well, I can say that Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring. Nothing good can come out of this. Still gonna be the one having the fun time.
what the heck?
I'm.
Hmm.
Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
Moment you've been all waiting for. Punishment time!
What?
But Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna...
But...
Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh heavens no, just because the Blacken isn't dead doesn't mean I can just summon whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the Bear Times 1 rule.
Listen up.
I spent so much time preparing my special punishment that it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So for my special punishment, I've prepared a special guest. Oh, guest?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Thor! Oh, alter ego! Our character AI. Oh my god, oh my god. GPT. Hero GPT. You
Oh no!
You suck, man. You turned him to a mangled hunk of junk.
Phew.
That really took it out of me. Maybe I'd go grill a plate of chicken. After all, they say post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried? Boiled? Give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence. Grilled is where it's at. I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. Scared, but I think I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
It's for the sake of everyone else. I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words raced to my heart and soul. Disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned into fury, black and muddy, boiling over. Furry. It turned into furry. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. Dare you? That was my friend! How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
You're friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up. He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend. And you killed him. What do you call it? Animism? Where soul dwells within all things? Like, even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, I got in my way. He was trying to find things out, all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
Finally noticed him.
Actually...
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were trying to use it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were so cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
I mean, the data in that laptop, it was, I guess, you could call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward, in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So, of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking to the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, you know, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us, wanted to help, at the risk of his own life, or that he was killed. Punishment time has made me feel a billion times better.
Very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everyone who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum.
Holy moly! You're super mad, like unreasonably upset.
Well?
Time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that,
Uh-huh.
I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
There's still a bit more left to Sakura's note.
Huh?
Huh? Do I have your attention? Okay. And here you go.
Hello.
Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like to tell you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school. A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on about the whole time I've been here. So I've learned one thing, which is mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep into spoiler territory.
Too bad.
I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today.
What?
You can't just stop at the most important bit. Makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? Makes you so mad you don't even freaking know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid. And it's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. I I never let any of you greaseballs have it. But
Too bad.
sucks for you, loser.
Hmm?
Wait, what's this?
What?
What's it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note. Let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not gonna lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it.
Hmm?
What a stubborn loser, huh? Lay down and fight? He'll fight you? Well, whatever. Who cares about what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try and get some rest, you know? Maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long and hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. What was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mysteries of school. Mastermind did something to us? Yoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You...
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Ooh.
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body? Mastermind did something. Bodies. What? What are they saying the Mastermind did? What did the Mastermind do to us? I mean, did the Mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? If we try to leave the school, the sensor goes off. And the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff. So it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. Can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo,
It's over and Monocle's gone.
but
But what do we do now?
Yes.
What else is there? And head back up. Get out of here. But I must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. Dial that ego back a bit, girl. What? Please. This is the kind of mystery someone like you could pose. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figure everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Yeah, you totally fell for her plan. Like, please. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
I mean, then try. Huh? Just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
Wait, what? Oh, okay. Cannot suffer the existence of someone who would discern the wrongness between me and Master.
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I call you sleazeball, because you are sleazeball.
I see.
Apparently you still have a death wish.
Ah.
No more biting sarcasm, no wonder you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no!
Stop fighting with Master and making me jealous. I want the abuse give and take. Me! Guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. That's just how it is for now. So Sakura's class trial came to an end. We returned to the World of Hope Speak Academy. The story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. I think I just like I think I accidentally got Siri. Siri? Oh my god. Wait. Never mind. Siri, stop. Okay, Sway. I don't know why, but I think it heard say SIRI. We went back to our rooms and before long, night snuck up on us.
This is as such. Soon the doors to the dining. Okay then. Sweet dreams.
Down into sleep. I didn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such deep sleep. But the night wasn't over for me. Voice. Could hear a voice. Wake up. Wow. Wake Wake up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from a deep slumber into a hazy half consciousness. My eyelids were like lead.
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
In the flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
To wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door! Locked. Unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey.
You don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock. Morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Yoko waking me up at this hour. Girl! So late, what happened?
Makoto.
Ask. Your favor.
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. Data center. What?
Goodbye.
Without another word, she was gone. The words reverberated to my half-dazed head. I thought it was locked. Made my way into the after-hours school, headed to the data center. 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center. When I arrived, it was not here. Weird, she said she'd meet me. Maybe she's inside already? I put my hand to the door with a certain amount of force. It didn't open. I tried again, but... It's be locked. That's what Kyoko said. Data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Oh, what are you doing up, mister?
Damn it!
Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh well, You're trying to tell me that you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But
Hey!
I can see it. I can see that, you don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
It looked like you might break in at any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Are you gonna try and tell me that you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. 3 o'clock in the morning. Crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Yoko?
You too? You guys?
Whatever. The two of you just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Hey.
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. No idea what's going on anymore.
Shall we go?
Yeah, go on, get out of here, shoo! So we left and went back to our rooms. Then...
Goodbye.
Hold on. Listen, what was that all about just now? I was trying to sleep back there. Woke me up, made me go back to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. And then she shows up late, and we leave without checking a single thing. What's the point of all that?
Whew.
Don't worry about it. Figured that would be the end of a conversation like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. Then, that was over. But as soon as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Oh, we will see this a bunch of times. I remember this. Yoko's right next to me, once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Thing. She said the thing. Whoa! Whoa!
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro? Abba. Anyways, I'm gonna end it here. Wait, did I?
Mukuro.
Okay, okay. Okay. I'm gonna end it here because I have work tonight and I need to like get all my shit ready and do some chores. But that's it for today. I will continue this maybe on Monday, I think. We'll see, we'll see. But yeah. Thanks y'all for watching. Bye bye. What the hell? Bianchi, go stream, go stream. I'm supposed to raid you. What the hell? What the hell? Go, go. I thought you're already streaming. Well then get ready. Cause I'm gonna stream your offline channel. I'm gonna raid your offline channel. Are you serious? What the hell, man? Oh wait. I start at 5? Ugh, okay, fine. Let me play some House Flipper before I... Making me play House Flipper. Oh my god. Now I have to play House Flipper. Oh my god, I need to wait like 15 minutes. Guys, stay in the stream. We will be raiding Bianchi soon. I know, right? Oh my goodness. Alright. What I was doing here, I was Alright. Well, I was doing my own house here. I didn't start on any other things. Mostly doing my but yeah, Danganronpa. Oh my god, I really forgot how good of a game it was. Like, it's kind of crazy. Just thinking about it. Can't believe like it's having like a comeback. Like it's making a comeback. Wait. I will be playing it on release day. I will get it on release day. I'm probably gonna pre-order it. Honestly, I pre-ordered I remember when V3 came out. I pre-ordered it. Nothing too serious. We did pre-order it, my brother, because we really like the games. Danganronpa! The second one that's coming out soon. Next year, actually. Coming out, and yeah, it's just fun, you know? Yeah. So that game's coming out. It'll be fun. Feel like it's gonna I feel like it's gonna retcon the anime though. The anime that ends the whole story, which kind of sucks, but can you do? Apparently people didn't like that anime anyway. So might be changed a little. What the hell is with to do more? Anyways, whatever. I'm gonna look for her here. Some cute furniture. I'll make this my office. Then the bigger room, my bedroom. Too crazy? Might be. It's giving IKEA. Ooh, yes, I. That was a blipper. Yes. Oh, wait. Wait, am I still on Danganronpa? Am I still on Danganronpa? Like that either. Huh. Yankee life now. I need to raid him, man. Okay, Bianchi's live. Bianchi's. What? He's been live for 10 fucking minutes? Oh my goodness.